Hey guys, so a few days ago I posted a picture of me of the look I did during the holidays with the blue eyes and like very colorful, and I asked you if you wanted to see more colorful looks, and everyone was like, yes, that's what we want to see. So that's what I did. I used yellow, I used orange, I used red, I used blue. So it's just like a color book right now on my face, but I'm actually pretty happy on how this makeup look turned out. This look is inspired by a makeup artist that I follow on Instagram, Jessie, I don't know, I will put her name somewhere on the screen. Her work is phenomenal. I was looking at her pictures and she inspired me so much. So that's how I came up with this look. So if you have time, because it takes time to do this, then please keep on watching so I can show you how I did this. Okay, so I'm going to start by using my favorite Morphe palette, and I'm going to start with this color here, that one, and then this one. So let's get started. Before I forget, I started to highlight my brow bone on this eye using the Anastasia So Hollywood highlighter and this tiny Morphe M170 brush, and making it a little bit more dim and applying this right under my eyebrows. And yes, I raise my eyebrows. I don't know, it's a habit. Then we are going in with that first shade of the Morphe palette, like this very soft orange shade, and I'm applying this all the way into my crease, and I'm really taking it into my eye, like almost towards my nose, like you can see it here. I am in so much pain with my ear. There's like shampoo, like the purple shampoo for my gray hair in my ear, and I tried to clean it but just didn't want to go away, and now my ears are red and they're purple. Story of my life. Anyway, with that same brush, I am taking the burnt orange shade and applying it a little bit lower. This is actually not something new. This is what I always do. Only difference with this eye look is I am going to use a lot of shades, like a lot, just to make it like a very colorful look. When I look at it, it actually looks a bit ugly right now, but you know, we still need to do concealer, foundation, you know the truth. Okay, switching brushes to the MAC 221, and we're going in with that red shade and applying this into my lower crease. Bigger brush again, and my first orange shade, and I'm applying this like right under my highlight and above the eyeshadow, because I want this transition shade to be more orange instead of red. So just underneath the highlight and above the eyeshadow, that's what's gonna give you that nice transition sunset colors. I don't know if it's sunset, but it reminds me of sunset. And of course, I will be back on this area, but for now, we're done with the crease. We're moving on to the eyelids. And for this part, I am using this Tarte Pro palette, which I cannot open. There we go. And I am going to use this shade right here. This is called Drama, which is a nice dark purple shade. And I'm only applying this like here and on the outer part, just to give me that kind of halo effect. And I'm like pressing the eyeshadow onto my eyelid. And of course we need to blend it out because this looks terrible. And I am taking that MAC 221 brush again, and I'm just softening the edges and applying it a bit into my lower crease, but like a tiny amount. Like when I'm doing an eye look like this, I always do one eye first. So when I'm doing my second eye, I can see how high like the darker colors are, just to make them as even as possible. And obviously we got too much of that dark purple shade on the center of my eyelid. So I am going to make that even again by applying some concealer. And this is the same MAC Select Cover Up. And you don't have to be like very precise because there is eyeliner here, so it is a cut crease, like a semi-cut crease, but you can cut the crease using the eyeliner, so it's just to even out the eyelids a little bit more. Then for that center part, I am going in with this shade Mint, like this glittery shade here, and then I am going to use this shade here, which is called Glam. And obviously this part looks terrible, so we're going back in with that shade Drama and the MAC 221 brush and blending it all together. And applying a little bit more of the purple shade onto my eyelid because now it's a bit too much of that glittery shade. So just patting it on. And this also will make sure that the glittery part is nicely blended with the dark matte purple shade. Also a little bit here, just a tiny amount. Then I am going back in with that very first shade again and that E40 brush, and I'm going lightly over all the shades I've used in my crease, like very, very gently. And to add a little bit more glitter, I am going to use MAC Reflex Pearl, which is my favorite glitter, and I'm using the MAC Mixing Medium to do so, and a MAC 242 brush. And going back in with that 221 brush again, just to make sure that all those glittery thingies that are flying are out of the way. Then it is time for eyeliner, and the yellow eyeliner I have on my right eye is by NYX. It's called the Vivid Brides, and this is in the shade, I don't know, it's just the yellow one. I think there's only one. And for this, this is actually the hardest part because I want the line to be the same on this eye, but my eyes are not even, my eyelids are not even, so it's kind of a hard job. Let's see if I can pull it off and also show you on camera, because normally when I do my eyeliner I'm like, you know, and if I do that you cannot see, so let's try. And I keep on looking downwards because if I look up right now, the liquid eyeliner is not dry and it's going to transfer onto my crease. So now that this liner is dry, we're gonna apply like normal eyeliner, like black. And I'm using the NYC one, and I'm just gonna make a very tiny liner, no wing. It's just a very thin eyeliner, actually just to hide the lash band. Okay, so lashes are on. I am quickly going to do my face, and then we can move on to do like my under eyes because there's a different color coming, and yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back again, and I did my full face off camera except for the lips and under eyes, so I'm gonna zoom you guys in and let's get started with this part. Okay, so I'm going straight in with this vibrant orange shade, and I'm going to use a pencil brush to apply it under my eyes. And for the outer part, I'm going in with the shade Drama, like the one I used on my eyelids. This one just on the outer part because on my eyes it is like darker here, so I want to connect this part with that part. Okay, so for my waterline, normally I would go in with black because that's always what I do. But for today, I'm going in with this blue eye kohl. It's the Technical Liner by MAC, and it's called Take the Plunge. And I'm going to apply a generous amount also like underneath because I want it to be like a blended eye kohl. Does that make sense? Let's hope. Okay, the eyes are almost done. Just a little bit of mascara and then we're going to do some lips. Okay, to line my lips, I'm going to use Morning Coffee by MAC. I used it as a lipstick, and then I'm going to use this Undressed lip gloss by Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is pretty light, so that's why I use the lip liner all over my lips. So let's hope it's not too light. And we are done with the video. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope this tutorial was helpful. I really enjoyed making this video because it's like extra and yellow liner, and that's me, you know. I like that. I like being like a color book. That's pretty much who I am. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Let me know down in the comment section what you think of it, and if you have questions, you know, just ask and I will always reply on your comment. So thank you again.